Welcome to the Trust and Believe Nomad Cast, a podcast that covers a wide range of topics. So come chill with us on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Here's your host, Mr. Anderson.
Hey, you are tuned into episode 94 of the Trust and Believe Nomad Cast. I'm your host, Mr. Anderson. Thank you for tuning in today on the 11th of April, 2022. Hope you guys had a great spring break. If you celebrate spring break in your local area, appreciate it. Thank you for all the new commenters, the subscribers, and all the et ceteras. Thank you for all the support. New subscribers, appreciate it. Hey guys, we'll just let you guys know, last week was a great week to kind of get away and reset. With that being said, we're looking forward to getting back into the fight as well. So the last episode that we conducted was 1 April. And if you go back and you can see it here, that was the 28th anniversary of me graduating Marine Corps boot camp. So essentially with today's episode, it can almost serve as a part 2. Today's episode will not be long at all, a few minutes maybe. And what I'm going to do, just walk everybody through the process of me and my wife and my children. We went back to Parris Island, South Carolina, as you can see here in the thumbnail, kind of where everything started in our military lives as well. So kind of just walk the dog on some of the sights and sounds. It'll be some small videos, a bunch of pictures, and just something to kind of just showcase what we did when we were in Parris Island, when we went back to Parris Island, South Carolina. It was, my wife said it best, it was almost like a closure point for us in the Marine Corps because, again, we graduated the Marine Corps boot camp back in the 90s, and we went through all these years, and we had never went back to Parris Island. We've seen the pictures, we've seen the videos, some buildings get torn down, so on and so forth. And for us to kind of go back there, and when we drove up to that gate to see the sign, Parris Island, I mean, it was almost like, it was jaw-dropping. And it was kind of one of the things, if you went through those gates and you graduated Marine Corps boot camp, you definitely understand what we're talking about and some of the emotions we had. And it was a beautiful thing to have our kids witness it. They've heard so many stories about Parris Island, the drill instructors and all this stuff. The horror stories, if you will, especially, graduating back in the 90s because the culture was different. But kind of seeing them, kind of just watching our reactions to everything, it was truly a blessing. And for them to hear the drill instructors yelling at the recruits and all that, just kind of seeing how that whole system functioned. I think it was great for them to see. Now they've heard the stories. Now they can kind of see those stories and combine them and codify them into an emotion, if you will. So definitely glad and thankful and blessed that our kids were able to go with us as well last week on our spring break trip. So today what we'll do, again, it'll be a short episode today. Just go ahead and just walk the dog on our time when we got to Parris Island, what we did when we was there, just some pictures, so on and so forth. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And appreciate everything. Once the video ends, that'll be it. And we'll get back together Thursday because we won't have any episodes tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll get back in the fight Thursday. So with all that being said, please sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready for a short video. Just want to emphasize that. Put the disclaimer. It's a very short video of pictures, sights, and sounds of Parris Island, South Carolina, last week during our spring break trip. Just kind of want you guys to see what it was like, the emotions going back to Parris Island. All right. We'll be back Thursday. Trust and believe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here, Parris Island, South Carolina. It's been 28 years since I've been back. It's been 27 years since you've been back. This is our home. Where everything started, our life in the Marine Corps. Simplified, do or die. And I tell you, it's just to have our kids out here as well. But this is a monumentous moment, man, just to have, where our military life started for myself and my wife. This is where it all started, Parris Island, South Carolina. You know what I mean? And this sign here is symbolic. You know, touching the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, the EGA. Just everything about it. You know what I mean? It means a lot. Just to see this. Oh my gosh, man. It's been so many years. But right now we're going to go on base and kind of see some of the areas. And again, we ain't been here in almost 30 years, so a lot has probably changed. When we were here last time, we didn't have no freedom to walk around and do all this stuff, but definitely looking forward to this and kind of just, man, it's a lot. So appreciate it. Parris Island, Marine Corps Recruit Depot. Gotta love it. This video here, we're taking of our yellow footprints that we stood on back in the mid 90s. Last time when we good afternoon. When we stood on them, it was at night.
No, early in the morning.
Yeah, early in the morning.
2, 3.
But again, we're back here reminiscing. Yellow footprints. You're a former Marine, current Marine. You know exactly what we're talking about. Out here, 4th Recruit Training Battalion, Parris Island, South Carolina. This is where my wife was part of in the year 1995. Yes, we got our Marine Corps photo.
Wow.
Yep. Old memories. All right. Here at 3rd Battalion, 28 years later. This is not the actual location where 3rd Battalion was at when I was here. The area is torn down. 3rd Battalion, Indian Company, Platoon 3146, 1994. That's it. This is where it all begins here. When you walk through those silver doors, oh man, I can't even begin to tell you what that was like. For those that know, they definitely know.